The Costco you're familiar with isn't the same anymore. Starting in 2026, several shopping rules have been quietly changed. No big signs, no one pointing them out when you walk through the door. If you're still shopping at Costco out of habit, there's a good chance you're missing out on benefits, or even losing money without realizing it. And here's what really stands out. Just a few insider secrets about to be revealed can completely change how you shop here. You'd be awesome if you liked this video. 1. Buying directly from the supplier. Did you know that beyond the familiar warehouse, Costco has a parallel world called Costco Next? This isn't a showroom, and it's not inside the store. It's an online platform that lets you use your Costco membership to go directly to the websites of major suppliers like Viking, Anchor, and Travel Pro, without a middleman. Here's what makes it special. You still receive Costco member-exclusive pricing, but the products ship straight from the brand's factory or warehouse. No shelves, no display limits. That's why Costco Next often features higher-end items, alternative versions, or products you'll never see inside the warehouse. For Costco, this is a smart sales model. No storage costs, no floor space to manage. For shoppers, it feels like discovering a backdoor that leads to premium products at prices noticeably lower than the broader market. Many people are genuinely surprised the first time they hear about Costco Next and wonder why no one ever mentioned it before. One small detail to remember: purchases made through Costco Next usually don't earn the 2% executive reward. In practice, though, the upfront discounts are often so deep that the missing cashback barely matters. Especially for big-ticket items, the price difference alone is enough to make it worthwhile. If you think you already know everything about Costco, there's a good chance you still haven't opened this door. 2. Maximizing discounted gift cards. Never walk past the gift card section at Costco without stopping. By 2025, this area has evolved from a casual gift corner into a true savings strategy. Here, you can buy $100 gift cards for brands like Uber, Southwest Airlines, or popular restaurant chains for $70 to $80. No promo codes, no flash sale hunting. The savings are built right into the shelf price. The strategy is simple. If you know you'll be taking rides to the airport, ordering food, or dining out on weekends, swap your regular payment method for discounted gift cards purchased in advance at Costco. The result is instant. You save 20 to 30% at the moment you pay, without giving up any part of the experience. What makes this approach powerful is repetition. Uber, dining, and travel are recurring expenses. Every time you use a discounted gift card, you shave a portion off the bill. Over months and years, those savings add up quickly. And unlike complicated coupons, gift cards are easy to use and come with minimal restrictions. One important note: gift card deals are often limited in quantity and change quickly. Something available today might be gone next week. So if you spot a brand you regularly use, don't hesitate. 3. 30-day price adjustment. Have you ever bought a TV, set it up at home, and then come back the next week only to see the price drop by $200? That feeling alone can ruin your entire day. At Costco, though, you don't need to feel frustrated or think about hauling a bulky item back for a return. The reason is a policy that surprisingly few people fully take advantage of. Price adjustment within 30 days. The rule is extremely simple. If an item you purchased goes on sale within 30 days, Costco will refund you the price difference. No return required, no repurchase needed. In many cases, you just show your membership card, and they look it up in the system. The refund can be issued as cash or a shop card, depending on your preference. One important thing to understand is that Costco does not price match Amazon or Walmart, but in exchange, they protect internal pricing for members very aggressively. For big-ticket items like TVs, laptops, sofas, or major appliances, this policy acts like free price insurance. You can buy when you need the item, without anxiously waiting for a sale and risking it going out of stock. Many regular Costco shoppers are so familiar with this policy that whenever they notice a price drop, they casually stop by the customer service desk to request a refund. Quick and painless, no long explanations needed. And that reflects Costco's philosophy. Maintaining long-term trust matters more than short-term profit. 4. Auto-renewal and quiet perks. Most people see auto-renewal as just a way to avoid forgetting to renew their membership. But at Costco, it often acts as a trigger for quiet perks that are rarely advertised. When you sign up for auto-renew using a Costco Visa, the system sometimes quietly issues a $10 to $20 shop card or coupon. No banners, no loud emails. If you notice, you benefit. And it doesn't stop there. Much of the debate around the executive membership centers on the higher annual fee, which makes many shoppers hesitate. The hidden safeguard is in how Costco protects members from losing money. If, at the end of the year, your 2% reward doesn't fully cover the difference in membership cost, you can request a refund for the shortfall. In other words, Costco sets a safety floor. Spend more, and you come out ahead. Spend less, and you don't lose anything. This turns the executive membership from a gamble into a risk-free trial. You use the card normally, check the numbers at the end of the year, and decide whether to keep it. No pressure to spend enough, no lock-in. And this sense of fairness is exactly why Costco maintains such an impressively high membership renewal rate. Costco doesn't make money from membership fees the way you might think. They use fees as a long-term commitment. When you feel protected, you naturally come back more often. 5. Cancel and rebook on Costco Travel. Booking a rental car or hotel through Costco Travel is already a big advantage. But the real secret lies in what you do after you've booked. Most people book once and forget about it. Savvy travelers, however, use a simple but powerful strategy: cancel and rebook. Why does this work? Costco Travel generally doesn't require prepayment and doesn't charge cancellation fees for most car rentals. That creates a valuable opening. Rental prices fluctuate constantly, especially as your travel date approaches or when surprise promotions pop up. By checking the app once a week, you may find the exact same car, same dates, at a much lower price. The process is incredibly simple. When you see a lower price, you make a new booking at the cheaper rate, then cancel the original reservation with a single click. No long explanations, no phone calls. Everything is done directly in the app. Many families save $100 to $300 per trip just by spending a few minutes rechecking prices before departure. The best part is that there's virtually no risk, no cancellation fees, no money held, no impact on your itinerary. Worst case, the price doesn't change and you keep your original booking. Best case, the savings go straight back into your pocket. Like the video if this surprised you. 6. Costco's open services. Despite being known as a membership-based retailer, Costco actually keeps a few doors wide open, and many people don't realize it. By law, you do not need a membership to visit an independent optometrist located inside Costco or to purchase prescription medications at the pharmacy. No card, no barriers. Just walk in like a regular clinic or pharmacy. What surprises most people is the cost. Eye exams here are often about 2/3 the price of standalone clinics. Prescription drugs also tend to be among the cheapest available, thanks to Costco's massive buying power and streamlined model. For families with regular medical needs, these savings add up significantly over the course of a year. But Costco isn't doing this purely out of generosity. The strategy shows itself in the next step. You can get an exam at a low cost, but if you want designer frames, premium lenses, or advanced hearing aids, a membership is required. At that point, many people start thinking, maybe it's worth getting a membership after all. That's Costco's soft strategy. They let you experience the value first: good service, low prices, transparency, then allow you to decide what comes next. 7. The old food court era is over. The days when anyone could casually stop by for a $1.50 hot dog are officially over. In recent years, Costco has quietly tightened food court access. To place an order, you now have to scan your membership card at the self-service kiosks. In many warehouses, scanners are placed right at the entrance to the outdoor seating area. No scan, no next step. Why enforce such strict control over an item that's practically given away? Because the hot dog and soda combo is a classic loss leader, sold at a loss to reward members. Costco is willing to absorb that cost as a thank you to paying members, not to serve walk-in customers. As non-member traffic increased, the losses became too large and barriers went up. This also explains why employees now check more carefully. Your membership photo appears on the screen, allowing for quick verification, no more casual card sharing. For members, there's actually a silver lining: fewer crowds, shorter lines, and an experience that better reflects the idea of a member-only perk. The food court is still cheap and still fast. It's just no longer open to everyone. Costco didn't change the menu. They changed who gets access. And the message is very clear. The $1.50 deal isn't meant to lure outsiders. It's meant to keep members coming back. 8. Samples are a price trap. Don't assume those bite-sized pastries or tiny cups of juice are acts of pure generosity. In reality, they're a well-studied behavioral psychology tactic known as reciprocity. When you receive something for free, along with a friendly smile, your brain subconsciously records a small, social debt. And the fastest way to repay that debt is by tossing the full-size package into your cart, even if you never plan to buy it. The tactic becomes even more effective through scent. Sample stations are strategically placed so the smell of warm bread, melted cheese, or fried food drifts through the aisles. Aroma triggers appetite, making you hungry faster. And everyone knows this rule. Shopping while hungry is a guaranteed way to leave with a cart full of unplanned items. It doesn't stop there. Products offered as samples are rarely discounted. In fact, they're usually sold at full retail price because the goal isn't to offer a deal. It's to trigger an immediate purchase. Retail studies show that items placed at sample stations can see sales jump anywhere from 39% to 200% in a single day. What's tricky is how easy it is to justify the purchase afterward. It tastes good. I'll use it eventually. But stack a few of those decisions in one trip, and your receipt quietly balloons before you even realize it. 9. The best deals aren't in the flashiest spots. The moment you walk in, your attention is pulled toward giant TVs, new laptops, and shiny home goods. Everything looks like a great deal, but in reality, those high-visibility spots usually feature new arrivals at full price, placed where you're guaranteed to see them. The real value hides where most people don't have the patience to go. The middle of the warehouse, the back corners, or shelves that look completely unremarkable, that's where you're more likely to find it. 97 prices, discontinued items, or essential goods quietly held at rock-bottom prices. Costco isn't hiding them because they're bad. It's because they don't want you getting there too quickly. Retail insiders call this setup treasure hunting. Costco intentionally makes you walk past half the warehouse and thousands of products before reaching what you actually came for. Along the way, your eyes inevitably pick up a few extras you never planned to buy. It's no coincidence that the $4.99 rotisserie chicken sits all the way in the back. They know you'll pass plenty of temptations to get there. Experienced Costco shoppers do the opposite. They skip the flashiest displays, head straight to the back, and work their way forward. Once you get used to it, a clear pattern emerges. At Costco, the cheaper the item, the less it's advertised. 10. Don't trust every sale tag. At Costco, it's easy to get swept up by bright yellow signs or bold, instant savings labels right in front of you. It feels like you've stumbled onto a must-buy deal, and if you hesitate, you'll miss out. But the truth is, not every item marked sale is actually the best price, especially when it comes to Kirkland Signature. Kirkland products are already priced 20 to 50% lower than name brands to begin with. So, when you see an extra discount tag on Kirkland, it's often a technical move, clearing inventory, changing packaging, or creating a sense of urgency to push a faster decision. The price may drop, but the real savings are often smaller than they appear. The key is this: don't read the sign, read the numbers. At Costco, the price endings tell the real story. A Kirkland item ending in 99 with an instant savings sign can still be more expensive than another item ending in 97, a true clearance, without any signage at all. Meanwhile, many .97 items sit quietly on the shelf, no promotion, no fanfare. Yet that's when the price has truly hit bottom. A savvy shopper doesn't ask, "Is this on sale?" They ask, "What stage of the product life cycle is this in?" A promotional sale is completely different from a clearance meant to clear shelves. Just by building the habit of glancing at the price ending before looking at the sale sign, you can avoid a surprising number of emotion-driven buying decisions. 11. The fastest way to pay back your membership fee. If you're still debating whether the $60 to $120 membership fee is worth it, look straight at the gas pump. For many American families, the answer is right there at the Costco gas station. Gas prices are often 20 to 40 cents cheaper per gallon than nearby stations. It may sound small, but week after week, month after month, that difference adds up quickly. Imagine a household with 2 cars, each filling up once a week. Just the savings from gas alone can fully cover, sometimes even exceed, the annual membership fee within a year. And that's only the visible part. The less obvious benefit is quality. Costco gas meets top-tier standards, helping keep engines cleaner, reducing buildup, and supporting more stable long-term performance. Fewer issues, less early maintenance, that's money saved too. So does Costco make money on gas? Not really. Cheap gas is a classic loss leader, sold at near zero profit to bring members back regularly. And Costco understands consumer behavior well. Once you stop for gas, there's a high chance you'll step into the warehouse just to grab a few things. A quick stop can easily turn into a full cart. The trade-off, of course, is the line. Peak hours can be crowded, but in return, you're buying gas that's cheaper and better. 12. Hidden deal treasures that aren't on the shelves. Have you ever wondered why you see Prada handbags or Rolex watches on Costco's website, but can't find a trace of them inside the warehouse? The answer lives inside the Costco app, which functions like a secret parallel door alongside the physical store. Many of Costco's best deals today are labeled online only. That means no in-warehouse displays, no signage, and no employees pointing them out. Especially for high-end electronics, large furniture, or expensive home appliances, Costco often runs flash sales on the app or website. These aren't small discounts for show. They can be hundreds of dollars off, enough to make you double-check the price. The reasoning is practical. If Costco advertised deep discounts inside the warehouse, crowds and bulk buying would follow immediately. Selling online gives them better control, reduces operational pressure, and quietly rewards shoppers who know where to look. Many people shop at Costco only in person, and unknowingly miss better prices sitting right on their phones. Another major plus is local inventory checking. The app lets you see whether an item is in stock at nearby warehouses before you drive over. For hot items, this saves time, avoids wasted trips, and helps you make faster decisions. 13. Costco Anywhere Visa Card. If you shop at Costco regularly but aren't using the Costco Anywhere Visa Card by city, let's be honest, you're leaving money on the table. This isn't just a credit card, it's a rewards multiplier designed specifically around Costco-style spending. The magic number is 4%. You earn 4% back on gas, up to $7,000 per year, 3% on dining and travel, and 2% on purchases at Costco and Costco.com. And rewards add up automatically. No activation, no chasing thresholds. Do a quick calculation. A family spending around $200 per week on groceries, plus gas and occasional dining out. By the end of the year, cashback can easily reach several hundred, or even over $1,000. That's enough to pay for multiple years of membership and still have money left over. And since the card has no annual fee as long as you maintain your Costco membership, most of that reward goes straight into your pocket. That said, this is where discipline matters. The trap of cashback is the illusion that everything feels cheaper, making it easier to say yes to extra purchases. The card doesn't make things cheaper. It simply returns a portion of money on things you were already planning to buy. Use it wisely to optimize planned spending, not to justify overspending. Costco isn't cheap just because of its prices. It's cheap because of how well you know how to use it. From reading price tags and understanding shelf placement to leveraging the app, credit card perks, gas savings, and quiet policies like refunds or cancel and rebook strategies, every small tip helps you avoid emotional purchases and stretch every dollar further. When those savings add up month after month, year after year, the difference becomes undeniable. Shopping at Costco the smart way isn't about buying more. It's about buying at the right time, in the right way, with a clear strategy. Which secret in the video surprised you the most?
Costco's controversial shopping policy will officially take effect on Monday.
Have you ever wondered why some people save hundreds of dollars shopping at Costco while you don't? The truth is, Costco hides a range of secrets that even many employees overlook. From tiny numbers on price tags to mysterious asterisks in the corner to little-known warehouse days to their unbelievably generous return policy. If you think you know Costco inside out, get ready to be surprised. In this video, we'll uncover 13 secrets Costco doesn't want you to know. Tips that can turn every trip into a real money-saving opportunity. Like and subscribe if this video was helpful to you. 1. Samples, not really free. One of the iconic things everyone remembers about Costco is the free sample stations scattered throughout the aisles. Hot mini pizzas, creamy cheese bites, or freshly blended smoothies, all offered with a friendly smile. For many, a weekend trip to Costco feels like a mini feast that costs nothing. But the truth is, those samples are never truly free, at least not from a strategic standpoint. Manufacturers pay to get their products into those tasting booths, and they know how consumers think. Once you try a delicious pizza bite, you're likely to walk a few steps and toss a giant frozen pizza box into your cart. Studies show that products featured at sample stations see sales spikes of 30% to 200%. And here's the kicker. Those try me items are often sold at their full price, not as a special deal. You think you're getting a perk, but it's actually a tactic to get you to buy at the regular price. Remember, Costco isn't handing out free snacks or smoothies out of kindness. They're guiding you toward purchases you might not have made otherwise. A few small bites can turn into a $15 to $20 box in your cart. In short, samples are a highly effective marketing tool, not a free reward. 2. Don't trust every sale. While many people hunt for Costco's discount signs like they're chasing hidden treasure, the truth is not every sale is worth getting excited about. This is especially true for Kirkland's signature products, Costco's in-house brand that's already priced much lower than name brands. Seasoned members know that just choosing Kirkland saves you about 20% to 60% compared to similar brands at other stores. So, when Costco slaps a sale tag on a Kirkland item, don't assume it's a massive deal. It's often just a way to move inventory or switch packaging. For example, a box of Kirkland batteries is already a few dollars cheaper than Duracell or Energizer. If you see a special discount label, the reduction is usually symbolic, since the regular price is already low compared to the market. The same goes for olive oil, almond milk, or even cat litter. Costco controls the entire Kirkland supply chain, from production to distribution, so they also control how they paint the sale price. A sale here might just be a marketing show, not a true chance to save more. This doesn't mean you should skip Kirkland. On the contrary, it's one of the best store brands in America. Just don't get too thrilled about sale signs on these items. Think of them as a reminder that you're already buying something priced reasonably, not a sudden bargain. 3. Clear out signals. One of the most fascinating secret languages at Costco is the codes on their price tags, especially those tied to clear out items. If you pay close attention, you'll notice not all prices look the same. A price ending in 99 is usually just the standard listed price. But when you see an item priced at 97, that's a signal it's on clearance. Costco wants to move it fast. And if you're lucky enough to spot a price ending in 88, congratulations! You found a local clear-out deal, often exclusive to that store and with much deeper discounts than chain-wide offers. Beyond the numbers, Costco drops another major clue. A tiny asterisk, ATINT, in the top right corner of the price tag. Many shoppers miss it, but for Costco insiders, this is pure gold. It means the item won't be restocked. Maybe the manufacturer discontinued it, Costco switched suppliers, or they're just clearing space for new products. Whatever the reason, for shoppers, it's your last chance to buy. This is especially critical for electronics, large household goods, or niche foods. Once you see that asterisk, decide quickly. Buy now, or accept that the shelves will be empty next time you visit. Don't wait for a deeper discount, because at Costco, when the asterisk appears, the game is in its final round. 4. The best deal spots in the store. One of the lesser-known secrets at Costco lies in how they arrange their products. If you think the colorful displays at the entrance or eye-catching end caps on the aisles hold the best deals, you've fallen into their visual strategy trap. In reality, those spots are often reserved for attention-grabbing items, not the cheapest ones. Costco wants you to see these first, get drawn in, and toss them into your cart without checking their true value. The real deals are usually in the middle of the store, where it's less flashy but packed with essential items, from toilet paper, milk, and cereal to top-selling frozen goods. This is where Costco offers deep discounts to keep members coming back. Surveys show that loss leaders, items sold at a loss or with minimal profit, are placed in the center, forcing you to walk past other sections to get there. The result? You end up buying more than you planned. For example, Kirkland toilet paper or rotisserie chickens are always placed in hard-to-reach spots but sold at unbeatable prices. Costco takes a hit on these to keep you lingering longer and adding other items to your cart along the way. This is the art of soft trapping they've perfected over decades. So, next time you step into Costco, skip the dazzling displays up front. Head straight to the center, where the real deals are waiting. This isn't just a way to save money. It's a way to shop smarter, avoiding the psychological game Costco has carefully set up. 5. Buy candy 2 months before holidays. One of the sweetest secrets at Costco comes from candy. It sounds simple, but when you buy candy makes all the difference in how much you save. Many people wait until just before Halloween or Christmas to grab candy for trick-or-treaters or guests. But that's when candy prices are at their peak, as demand skyrockets and supply is tightly controlled. Costco knows this and never misses a chance to capitalize on customers' last-minute shopping habits. What few people realize is that about 8 weeks before major holidays, Costco quietly rolls out surprisingly cheap candy deals. This is when they start receiving massive shipments from suppliers, and to move large quantities quickly, prices are significantly lower. For example, the same large bag of chocolate candy bought in September for Halloween could save you a few dollars compared to the last week of October. The same goes for Christmas. Fancy boxed chocolates or candy sets are noticeably cheaper in early November than right before the holiday. Buying early doesn't just save money, it also gives you more choices. As the holiday nears, shelves get picked clean of the most popular candies, leaving only less desirable options. But if you shop early, you can pick your favorite flavors and brands and stock up enough for your family or events without worrying about shortages. So, instead of waiting until the last minute, mark your calendar and visit Costco about 2 months before the holiday. This strategy not only lets you enjoy sweet treats while keeping your wallet happy, but also makes you a proactive shopper, always one step ahead of the crowd. 6. Super easy returns. One of the secrets that keeps people loyal to Costco isn't just their low prices, it's their incredibly easy return policy. At most retailers, returns are a hassle. You need to keep the receipt, explain why you're returning, and often face a 30 or 60-day deadline. But at Costco, the process is practically no barriers. You can return almost anything, from a pot you used for a few months, to a shirt that didn't fit right, to a TV you bought a year ago, and they'll still give you a full refund. This policy gives shoppers peace of mind. You can try new products without risk. Want to see if a sofa fits your living room? Buy it and test it out. Not thrilled with a blender's performance? Bring it back. This no-questions-asked approach makes Costco the least stressful place to shop, knowing you always have an out if you're not satisfied. Of course, there are a few reasonable exceptions. For example, big electronics like TVs, laptops, or phones have a 90-day return window. Diamonds, alcohol, and medications also have specific rules. But compared to industry standards, Costco's policy is still unmatched in its generosity. The interesting thing? Costco doesn't see this as a loss but as an investment in loyalty. They believe that when customers feel respected and protected, they'll keep coming back and spending more. And the proof is in the numbers. Costco's membership retention rate is sky high, largely thanks to this trust. So if you're hesitant about a pricey item at Costco, remember, the risk is almost zero. You can buy, try, and return if you're not happy. It's so simple that every shopping trip feels like an easy decision. If you've never heard this before, comment 7. 7. Fuel up at Costco. One of the hidden but incredibly valuable perks of a Costco membership is filling up at their gas stations. Many people think of Costco only for cheap groceries or household goods, but if you drive regularly, their gas stations could be your biggest money saver. In fact, fuel prices at Costco are often 20 to 40 cents lower per gallon than at competing stations. For a 15-gallon tank, That's $3 to $6 saved per fill-up. Add that up over a year, and many families save enough to cover their entire membership fee just by buying gas. Here's the thing. Costco's fuel isn't cheap in quality. They offer top-tier gasoline, which meets stricter standards than federal requirements, keeping your engine cleaner and more durable. This is why many drivers stick with Costco, not just for the price, but for the peace of mind about quality. There's a catch, though: time. Costco gas stations can get crowded, especially on weekends or after work rush hours. Lines can stretch long, and you'll need patience. The trick is to pick smarter times, like early mornings or weekday afternoons when traffic is lighter. Plus, Costco's pump design is clever, with hoses long enough to reach either side of your car, reducing wrong pump mix-ups and speeding things up. In short, if you're a Costco member who hasn't tried their gas stations, you're missing one of the most effective ways to save. With lower prices, higher quality fuel, and an expanding network, Costco gas stations aren't just for filling your tank. They're for lightening the load on your wallet each month. 8. Use the Costco app for hidden deals. In an age where everyone has a smartphone, one of the biggest secrets to saving at Costco is right in their mobile app. Many members only use the Costco app to check prices or find the nearest store, but it's actually packed with exclusive deals you won't see in flyers or at the registers. In the app, Costco often rolls out member-only savings, promotions just for online account holders. Sometimes these are flash sales lasting only a few days, or deep discounts on electronics, large appliances, or even furniture. The best part? Many of these deals aren't heavily advertised in stores. If you only shop in person, you could easily miss out on saving tens or even hundreds of dollars. Another handy feature is the ability to compare online and warehouse prices. Some items in stores have steady prices, but the app might offer temporary discounts. Many shoppers save big by checking the app while standing in the aisle, then ordering online for a lower price with free shipping to their home. This is especially useful for bulky items like TVs, sofas, or washing machines, where delivery fees can be a major hurdle. Plus, the app includes a schedule of warehouse savings, cyclical discount periods. Turn on notifications, and you'll get alerts the moment a deal starts, instead of stumbling across a sign when it's too late. For hot items, knowing a few days early can mean the difference between snagging a bargain or paying full price. 9. Costco coupons. One of the most underused secrets when shopping at Costco is their coupons. It might sound surprising since most people assume Costco doesn't play the coupon clipping game like other supermarkets. And it's true. Costco doesn't accept manufacturer coupons, so you can't bring in a Colgate or Kellogg's coupon to the checkout like you would at Walmart. But they have their own coupon system, and if you know how to use it, you could save hundreds of dollars a year. Every month, Costco mails out a thick coupon book to members. It covers all kinds of products, from big screen TVs and sofas to cereal, vitamins, and toilet paper. The problem? Many people toss this book without even flipping through it. Some members don't even get it because their address isn't updated. The first tip is to make sure Costco has your correct information so you don't miss out. Here's the next secret. Even if you don't have the coupon book in hand, you can still ask at the customer service desk. Many employees will gladly give you the latest flyer or even apply the deal at checkout if you ask at the right time. Some shoppers have saved tens of dollars on outdoor furniture sets just by asking, "Are there any coupons for this item?" Plus, Costco's coupons can sometimes stack with warehouse days, their periodic discount events. During these times, you get both the event's reduced price and the extra coupon discount. This is one of the sweetest moments to shop at Costco, when you pay far less for items that are already competitively priced. 10. Bonus secret. For those who want to squeeze every possible benefit out of their Costco membership, here's a game changer: the Costco Anywhere Visa Card. It might sound like just another cashback credit card, but if you regularly shop or fuel up at Costco, this card can quickly save you hundreds of dollars a year. First, you get 4% cash back on gas, including at Costco stations, on up to $7,000 in spending annually. With Costco's already low gas prices, saving you 40 cents per gallon, adding 4% cash back is like double dipping on savings every time you fill up. Next, you earn 3 delimiters, 3%, at restaurants and travel services, which is great if you dine out or book trips often. For Costco and Costco.com purchases, you get 2% cash back, meaning every warehouse purchase, from big TVs to snack bags, earns you money back. And for everything else, there's a modest 1% cash back, which isn't bad if you use it as your main card. The key? There's no annual fee as long as you maintain your Costco membership. This makes it a no-lose option for those already paying the annual membership fee. Plus, City's customer service gets solid reviews from members, especially for handling cashback or transaction disputes. 11. Warehouse days. If you only visit Costco on weekends, you might be missing one of the biggest secrets to saving money: warehouse days. These are special discount days that happen periodically, usually every month or 6 weeks, and last for a short time. During warehouse days, Costco offers deeper discounts than their already low everyday prices, sometimes saving you hundreds on electronics, furniture, or kitchen appliances. Some call these mini Black Fridays, except they happen year-round and aren't heavily advertised. The catch? Not everyone knows how to track warehouse days. Costco posts details on their website and sends member emails, but many shoppers only stumble across them in-store. To maximize savings, keep an eye on flyers and the Costco app, or ask customer service staff for the schedule. Knowing the dates in advance lets you plan purchases, like holding off on a TV, laptop, or vacuum, for a better price. Beyond big-ticket items, warehouse days are also great for stocking up on essentials. Toilet paper, detergent, and dry goods often see extra discounts, and since these are items you'll definitely use, buying in bulk during these events is a smart move. 12. Shop card. One of the lesser-known but incredibly useful tricks at Costco is the shop card, also called the Costco Cash Card. Essentially, it's a gift card that can be a key to shopping without a membership. The rule is simple. Only members can buy a shop card, but anyone can use it to pay at Costco or Costco.com. So, if you have a friend or family member with a membership, they can buy you a shop card, letting you experience Costco fully without paying the $60 to $120 membership fee upfront. This is especially handy for those wondering if Costco is worth it. Instead of rushing to sign up and risking a wasted fee, you can test a few shopping trips with a shop card and compare prices with your usual stores and see if the savings add up. Then you can decide on a long-term membership. Shop cards are also super flexible. You can use them for in-store purchases, gas at Costco stations, or even pharmacy orders. Since they don't expire, some people treat them like a Costco budget wallet, a dedicated fund for shopping there. 13. Pharmacy open to everyone. Many people are shocked to learn that Costco's pharmacy is open to everyone, even without a membership. This goes against the common belief that you need a membership to enter the store. In fact, federal regulations prevent pharmacies from restricting access to medical and pharmaceutical services to members only. Costco uses this to serve a wider community, while giving you a compelling reason to consider becoming a long-term customer. This means you can buy prescription drugs, over-the-counter medications, or use their home delivery service without a membership. Costco's pharmacy prices are often lower than other retail pharmacies, thanks to their massive buying power and reduced middleman costs. Some medications are up to several % cheaper than at CVS or Walgreens. Costco isn't just about everyday low prices. It's packed with a system of secrets to save even more: reading price tag codes, using shop cards to avoid membership fees, timing warehouse days, or fueling up and buying meds to cut costs. Even samples, coupons, and the Costco app are strategic tools. By mastering these 13 secrets, you'll turn every Costco trip into a smart, valuable deal-hunting mission. Subscribe to always be the savviest shopper.
Yeah, Mimi, some shoppers are pushing back, saying Costco is favoring its premium members and thus...
Do you think you're already too familiar with Costco? Think again. Many people walk out with receipts longer than their shopping lists, yet still believe they're saving. In reality, Costco is a paradise for those who understand the rules of the game, but a perfect trap for anyone unaware of the hidden meanings behind every price tag, membership card, or shelf display. In this video, you'll discover 12 common mistakes that cause millions of members to lose money unnecessarily every year, and how to turn the tables to shop smart, save for real, and unlock every advantage Costco never openly advertises. Subscribe to always be the smartest shopper. 1. Ignoring the return policy. So many people shop at Costco without ever taking advantage of their biggest perk, an incredibly flexible return policy. Did you know that with just your membership card, you can bring almost any item to the service desk for a full refund, even if it's been opened or tried? No receipt needed, no complicated explanations required. The staff will look up your purchase history and process it in no time. Costco knows that sometimes shoppers change their minds, pick the wrong size, or simply aren't satisfied with the quality. So they choose to build trust instead of creating restrictions. That's why customers stay loyal for years. However, you shouldn't abuse the return policy. If you do it too often, your membership account could get flagged and denied in the future. The sad part is that many people miss out on saving their wallet simply because they're too shy to ask. They let unused items clutter their homes or put up with defective products that could have been exchanged for cash. This policy exists to let you shop with peace of mind and try new products without the fear of losing everything. 2. Not tracking the 4-week coupon cycle. One of the mistakes that causes many people to overspend at Costco is ignoring the 4-week coupon cycle, the thing that basically dictates the entire shopping strategy of longtime deal hunters. Many think Costco items rarely go on sale, so they buy the moment they see a good price. But in reality, most products follow a monthly discount rotation, and Costco never shouts it from the rooftops. They hide those promotions in the coupon book, a small booklet that many people toss straight into the trash before even opening it. Every 4 weeks, Costco releases a new list of discounts: household items, food, vitamins, electronics, and even shampoo and toothpaste. Many things you're buying at regular price could drop $3–4 in just a few days. It sounds small, but over a year that adds up to hundreds of dollars saved. Smart shoppers always plan ahead. They check the coupon book online, add needed items to their list, and wait for the exact discount week to hit the warehouse. That way, they not only save money but also get the freshest stock at the lowest price. What's interesting is that Costco doesn't plaster giant sale signs like other supermarkets. Everything happens quietly. Prices change, new tags appear, and the 97 code shows up. Only those who pay close attention notice. 3. Not splitting membership to cut the fee in half. One mistake tons of people make when signing up for Costco is buying a membership solo. You pay the full $65 a year, or $130 for executive, without realizing every membership already includes the right to share with someone else. Each Costco account comes with 2 cards, one primary and one secondary. And here's the cool part. Costco doesn't require both people to live at the same address. That means you can totally team up with a best friend, sibling, coworker, or neighbor, split the cost, and each get your own card with full equal benefits for half the price. This is a small but mighty hack that tons of Americans have been using for years. If you're only shopping for yourself or a small family, paying the full membership fee is honestly kind of wasteful. Splitting it not only saves you money, but also lets someone else experience Costco without paying full price. Both people get their own physical card, scan independently, earn points, and get refunds the same way. With the executive plan, you also get 2% cash back. So if you shop regularly each month, the rewards alone can cover your initial fee. A lot of people worry Costco will catch them if the 2 addresses don't match. But in reality, their policy is super flexible. The key is not to share randomly or lend to strangers. Pick someone you trust who has similar shopping habits so you can easily split costs and maximize the benefits. 4. Not checking unit price and expiration dates. One of Costco's sweetest traps is the feeling that buying more means saving more. Seeing a giant box of cookies, a 25-pound bag of rice, or an olive oil bottle the size of your arm makes everyone think, this is way cheaper. But the truth is, if you don't check the unit price and expiration date, you might be emptying your own wallet without even realizing it. Costco clearly lists the unit price. That's the cost per ounce, per pound, or per item, right under every price tag. The problem is, hardly anyone bends down to read it. A bigger package isn't always cheaper than a smaller one at another store. Sometimes the same shampoo in Costco's 2 large bottles ends up costing more than when you catch a sale at Target or Walmart. Those tiny numbers are the secret savings code that smart shoppers always check. And don't forget the product's lifespan. Costco items often come in supersized portions, but not everything gets used up before it expires. Spices, flour, snacks, or yogurt are things that go bad fast. You think you're saving, but if you end up throwing out half the bag because it expired, that's no longer a deal. Many people also assume Costco expiration dates are longer than at regular supermarkets, but that's not always true. Because inventory turns over so quickly, the dates can sometimes be closer than you expect. The smartest approach is to always compare the price per unit and calculate your actual usage. If it's just 2 people in the house, you don't need a 5-liter jug of laundry detergent or a box of cookies that lasts a month. Remember, real savings aren't in the price per package. They're in the price per use. 5. Ignoring seasonal items. One of the quietest mistakes that leaves tons of people kicking themselves is skipping Costco's seasonal items. Did you know Christmas decorations, winter clothes, summer picnic gear, or even holiday candy only show up for a super short window? Once they're gone, you wait until next year. Costco doesn't restock mid-season. No, can you bring more? When it's out for good. Smart shoppers get the rule. Costco puts stuff out at least 1 to 2 months before the peak. That means wool coats in September, Christmas decor in October, or folding picnic chairs in early spring. Anyone who waits for the right time ends up with just a few leftover pieces, or worse, the display model. Costco always clears space fast for the next wave, so if you spot something you like but don't need yet, buy it. Come back in a few weeks, and the price might jump, or the item could vanish completely. A lot of folks think seasonal stuff is just for looks, but it's actually the category with the highest savings potential if you time it right. At the end of the season, when Costco needs to clear shelves, these items get slashed hard, with tags ending in 97 or 00, the signal for clearance to anyone paying attention. A winter pajama set can drop from $25 to $15, or a 7-foot artificial tree can hit half price. The key is knowing when things arrive and when they disappear. Costco doesn't send alerts for each seasonal drop. It all happens quietly, and the early bird wins. So don't wait until the holiday to buy holiday stuff or midsummer for pool chairs. At Costco, the person who shops early is the one who truly saves. If you see something you love, don't hesitate with, "It'll still be here tomorrow." Because tomorrow might just be an empty shelf and a sign that says, "Item no longer available." 6. Ignoring the Costco app. A lot of people treat the Costco app like it's just for checking your membership number or basic info, then forget about it. But in reality, this app is a treasure map Costco built just for members willing to dig in. You can check prices, see if an item is in stock at your local warehouse, look up sale end dates, and even order delivery with a few taps. Yet most customers still fumble for their plastic card in their wallet or hunt for paper receipts when everything's already in their phone. The Costco app isn't just convenient, it helps you buy at the right time for the right price. Instead of waiting until you're at the warehouse to discover deals, you can view the full 4-week coupon book right on the app. Spot something you need about to go on sale? Add it to your list and get a notification when the discount starts. It also saves your purchase history, making it easy to compare prices across trips and avoid buying the wrong thing or too much. Some people skip the app because they think it'll be complicated, but Costco's interface is super simple. Just log in with your membership, and you can access everything. No papers or phone calls. You can even use the QR code on the app to pay at checkout without pulling out the physical card. Way easier than digging through your bag at the register. Ever run into something like this? Share below. 7. Not upgrading to executive. Tons of people stick with the basic Gold Star card thinking, "I don't shop enough to upgrade." But the truth is, the executive card is the secret to getting your fee back and even profiting if you shop regularly. Yeah, $130 a year sounds steeper than $65, but you're basically buying a 2% cashback ticket on every single purchase at Costco, from groceries and electronics to bookings through Costco Travel. Simple math. Spend about $250 a month, that's $3,000 a year, and you get $60 back, almost the cost of a Gold Star. After that, every dollar you spend is pure profit. What keeps most people from jumping in is not understanding the extras. Executive isn't just cash back. It unlocks exclusive insurance, travel deals, and business perks that regular members never see. Plenty of users save hundreds on trips or cars through the Costco Auto program, something barely anyone knows is executive only. Worried you won't spend enough to break even? Costco's got your back. Upgrade anytime, and if your rewards at year-end don't cover the difference, they'll refund the extra. Zero risk, all upside. That's how Costco rewards smart shoppers. Try it, crunch the numbers, and keep it only if it pays. While others hesitate, Costco pros treat executive like a mini investment that grows. Every trip, they don't just fill the cart, they stack cash back into their account. That's why seasoned shoppers always flash the black executive card at checkout. Use it right for a year, and the card pays for itself. Then hands you a nice little bonus. 8. Dismissing Kirkland's signature as cheap. One of the biggest mistakes at Costco is walking past Kirkland's signature shelves without a second glance. Most people assume it's just generic stuff, decent, cheap, and good enough for backups. Reality check. Kirkland isn't just worth the money. It often beats name brands flat out. What doesn't Costco shout from the rooftops? Nearly all Kirkland products come from the exact same factories as the big names. Only the label changes. Examples. Kirkland batteries are made by Duracell, their vodka rolls off the same line as Grey Goose, and diapers share the floor with Huggies. Coffee, olive oil, nut milks, vitamins. Many Kirkland versions match or top the quality of brands that cost 50% more. How? Costco sets its own strict standards, tests everything, and then skips the ads and middlemen. You're not paying for flashy logos or fancy boxes. You're paying for what's inside. Countless people try one Kirkland item, then flip completely, stocking only Kirkland for daily essentials. They learned smart shopping isn't about the name. It's about real value. Sure, not every Kirkland product is perfect, but with Costco's easy returns, you risk nothing to test. Love it? Save long-term. Hate it? Return it, no loss. 9. Shopping peak weekend hours. If you've ever fought Costco crowds on a Saturday afternoon, you know it's basically a shopping cart demolition derby. That chaos doesn't just kill your patience, it quietly drains your wallet faster. Hitting Costco during weekend rush hour is the mistake that makes people overspend without even realizing. When the warehouse is packed, grab-and-go mode kicks in. You snag stuff without comparing prices. Pressure from the line behind you, crying kids, jammed aisles, it all derails your plan. Costco knows this. They roll out fresh displays, samples, and shiny promos right in the center during peak times to trigger, "I'm here, I have to buy something." That's when logic naps and your credit card goes into overdrive. The fix is easy. Go against the flow. Try Wednesday mornings or late Monday afternoons. It's calm, shelves are stocked, staff have time to help, and you can actually read tags to spot. 97 clearance deals you'd never notice on weekends. People who hit these golden hours save money and sanity. They buy less but buy smarter. Midweek is also when new stock arrives and prices update after early week sales. You skip lines and get first dibs on the best deals. 10. Forgetting to check Costco.com prices online. One thing hardly anyone notices when shopping at Costco is that the warehouse price isn't always the lowest. Most people figure, "I'm in the store. This has to be the best deal." So they don't bother checking anything else. But Costco runs a whole parallel universe on Costco.com, where they drop exclusive sales, often deeper discounts than the in-warehouse tags. Here's the kicker. The two systems don't talk to each other. That means warehouse staff can't match the online price unless you know about it first. On the website, electronics, appliances, supplements, and seasonal items often come with special codes, free gifts, or free shipping. At the warehouse, you're paying the full regular price without a clue. Some items drop $30, $50 just because they're online only. On the flip side, certain things are cheaper in-store than online. That's why cross-checking both is a pro shopper habit. You can pull up prices on your phone via the app or site in seconds, and save big. Plenty of people even order online and pick up in-store to lock in the discount without waiting in line. Plus, Costco.com throws in financing deals, bundles, and extended warranties on electronics that you won't find inside. 11. Missing 20-25% off gift cards. While everyone's busy comparing milk, toilet paper, or coffee prices at Costco, a real goldmine sits right by checkout, those little gift cards hanging there that almost everyone ignores. These aren't just decorations or gifts for others. They're one of the smartest ways to save at Costco. Most are sold at 20 to 25% below face value. Pay $75, get $100 to spend at restaurants, movie theaters, airlines, and even streaming services. Costco buys these gift cards in bulk from brands and passes the discount to members. Win-win. Businesses get customers, and you get real savings. The list is huge. Starbucks, Uber Eats, Southwest Airlines, Topgolf, PlayStation, and Disney, plus spas, resorts, golf courses, and steakhouses. Some people hack travel by buying discounted gift cards and stacking them with coupons, saving hundreds on a single trip. The catch? This section is low-key, just a small rack near checkout or electronics, so most shoppers breeze past without realizing they just walked by a legal money printer. Once people learn this trick, they never pay full price for dining or services again. 12. Walking in without a list. The ultimate classic Costco mistake? Stepping inside with no shopping list. You think you're just grabbing cooking oil or milk, then roll out with a receipt longer than a Christmas wish list. Costco knows this. The entire warehouse layout, the winding aisles, seasonal displays, and fresh-baked bread smells, is engineered to make you stop, stare, and buy more. No list? You're playing planned amnesia with your wallet. A simple list is your shield against the product storm. It keeps you locked on what you actually need instead of falling for "sounds like a deal." Smart shoppers build lists in the Costco app. It remembers your history, shows what's running low, what you've bought before, and even pings you when something goes on sale. One tap, and you've got a perfect plan. With a list, you enter like a boss, not drowning in options. You move faster, spend less, and skip the mental drain of constant, "should I buy this?" Costco really can save you a ton, but only if you know the game. Reading tags, timing visits, using the app, grabbing gift cards, or just making a list before you go, all these little moves add up big for your wallet. Each tip turns regular shopping into smart strategy. Because at the end of the day, at Costco, it's not the person who buys the most who wins. It's the one who buys at the right time, the right way, and for the right value. Don't miss the next video. Subscribe now. You walk into Costco planning to grab just a few essentials. But minutes later, your cart is overflowing with giant items you never meant to buy. The question is, did you just score huge savings? Or are you unknowingly spending beyond control? Costco isn't just a store. It's a carefully crafted shopping experience designed to guide you into spending decisions that benefit them. From price tags with hidden codes to suspiciously cheap rotisserie chickens to free samples that spark impulse buys, everything here operates on a meticulously studied strategy. If you don't understand the secret language Costco speaks, you could easily become the next victim of spending disguised as saving. Before we dive in, drop a number in the comments. How much did you spend at Costco when you only plan to buy a few things? Come on, you're not alone. 9. Costco Shop Card. Not a Costco member, but itching to explore the deals in their massive warehouses? There's a golden ticket quietly out there, the Costco Shop Card. And few know how to unlock its full potential. Dubbed a membership card without the fee, the Costco Shop Card lets non-members shop in-store and online at Costco.com. You can use it for everything: groceries, food court meals, gas, and even pharmacy items. No sign-up, no paperwork. Just flash the card and enjoy member-like perks. Available in values from $25 to $2,000, the Shop Card has no expiration date and no service fees. Gift it to friends, use it as a holiday present, or secretly share it with family abroad. It works at Costco locations in Canada, Mexico, the UK, and Japan. One catch: only members can buy or reload a Shop Card. This is Costco's way of keeping a line between trial shoppers and loyal customers. But many bypass this by asking member friends to buy one, a sneaky membership-sharing tactic Costco quietly tolerates. Why? They know once you taste the Shop Card shopping experience, you're likely to sign up as a full member. Hesitant about the membership fee? Here's a tip. Use a Shop Card to test the waters before committing. One trip to Costco, and you'll see why people gladly pay yearly to keep walking through those doors. 8. Costco gas. You've heard Costco's gas is cheaper, but did you know they're one of America's largest gas retailers with over 500 fuel stations nationwide and more than 4 billion gallons sold annually? That's not just impressive. It's a sign of a secret weapon keeping members hooked. The first draw? Costco's gas prices are typically 20 to 40 cents per gallon lower than competitors. Fill a 15-gallon tank weekly, and you could save $100 to $300 a year, enough to cover your membership fee and then some. It's a hidden discount only savvy shoppers fully exploit. But price isn't the only perk. Costco's gas meets top-tier standards, exceeding government requirements. This means better engine protection, cleaner performance, and longer-lasting reliability. Their pumps are smartly designed too. Extra long hoses reach either side of your car, so you don't need to park perfectly. Some joke. The hoses are so long they feel like fire truck nozzles. There's a catch, though. Only members can buy Costco gas, and they only accept debit cards or Costco credit cards. This helps them cut transaction costs and keep prices lower than rivals. The savings are real, but there's another cost: time. Anyone who's tried filling up on a Saturday morning or before a holiday knows the lines can feel like a festival. Some quip, "You should pack a lunch" for the wait. With competitive prices, reliable quality, and clever design, Costco gas stations aren't just about filling your tank. They're the start of a long-term saving strategy. Have you fueled up at Costco? What's your take? 7. Hot dog 150. You might not recall every item on Costco's menu, but almost no one forgets the 150 hot dog and soda combo, a price that defies inflation, almost unbelievable as costs climb daily. Since 1985, this combo has stayed at 150. For nearly 40 years, as meat, labor, and operating costs soared, Costco has refused to touch this price. A Costco exec once shared, "When someone suggested a price hike, the CEO shot back, 'If you raise it, I'll kill you.' Joking or not, it underscores a core principle. This isn't just a snack, it's a loyalty cornerstone. How do they do it? Costco cut reliance on suppliers. When external hot dog costs rose, they built their own factory in Los Angeles, then added another in Chicago. They control every step, meat, buns, soda, to maintain that price without skimping on quality. Here's the kicker. The 150 combo doesn't profit. It costs Costco tens of millions in losses annually. But that's the point. It's an emotional hook for loyalty. After a tiring shop, hungry and drained, this hot, cheap, hearty combo seals your trip with a win. It leaves you thinking, that was worth it. Many members joke, the hot dog alone is worth the annual fee. And it's true. Eating one combo weekly saves you over $100 a year compared to other chains, covering your membership and leaving change. 6. No questions asked return policy. In today's retail world, where return policies often come with a maze of fine print, Costco is like an oasis of trust, where you can return almost anything, anytime, without a reason. Yes, you heard that right. Costco's no questions asked return policy isn't just a perk, it's a strategic weapon to build unshakable customer loyalty. From a jacket worn for months to a blender used for a year, or even a half-eaten birthday cake, most items get refunded on the spot. Staff don't frown or ask, "Do you have the receipt?" They just smile and say, "Refund processed." You don't even need a receipt. Every purchase is tracked in your membership profile. The system automatically pulls up the item, price, and purchase date, making returns seamless with just your membership card. One person even returned a pressure cooker after 15 years. Costco refunded it. To them, that's the cost of loyalty, not a loss. But this policy isn't a free-for-all. Costco monitors return patterns through their data system. Frequent abusers, like those repeatedly returning nearly used-up items, may get a warning or even lose their membership. For most customers, though, this policy brings peace of mind and respect. You shop freely, knowing you're covered if something disappoints. A few exceptions apply. Electronics have a 90-day limit, diamonds need certification, and alcohol or tobacco face legal restrictions. But most items return with ease. Someone even returned a Christmas tree in January. Amusing, but it shows how this policy makes customers feel like true bosses, respected and trusted. In an era of demanding consumers, Costco doesn't need flashy ads. They just need one simple promise. Don't like it? Return it. And that's exactly why customers rarely want to leave. Have you used this policy? Share your story. Maybe you're not the only one who returned a sofa after 8 years. 5. Free sample strategy. Ever gone to a store planning to grab a few things, only to leave with a full cart, a full stomach, and a grin? If so, congrats. You've fallen for Costco's free sample strategy. Those little paper cups with bites of pizza, sausage, or fruit juice seem innocent. But Costco's sampling program is a psychological machine, carefully studied, smoothly executed, and wildly effective. Costco spends millions annually on demo teams, smiling staff holding steaming trays, saying simple but irresistible lines like, "Would you like to try?" One bite triggers a psychological rule called the reciprocity effect. You feel obligated to repay the kindness by buying, even if you don't love the product. That's not all. Sample stations are placed right next to the matching product displays. Taste a creamy cheese ravioli, turn around, and a 3-kilo bag is waiting on the shelf. Think you're the only one tempted? Studies show samples can boost a product's sales by up to 200%. No billboards, no discounts, just a well-timed nibble. Another hidden perk, samples manage crowds. These pit stops slow shoppers down, increasing time spent in-store. A key driver of unplanned purchases. Linger 15 minutes waiting for fresh-baked cookies, and suddenly, you need a few extra boxes of crackers. Even better? You don't need a membership to sample. For Costco, samples aren't just about free bites. They're a branding tool, convincing you this is a place that truly cares about customers. 4. Kirkland Signature. When you think of Costco, Kirkland Signature looms as a quiet powerhouse. No splashy ads, no celebrity endorsements, no prime shelf spots. Yet millions trust it blindly, often outshining big-name brands in comparisons. Here's the secret. Kirkland doesn't make anything. They partner with top-tier factories, ones producing famous brands, and demand stricter quality standards, skip flashy packaging, and price 15–30% lower than the originals. Examples? Kirkland batteries are made by Duracell. Kirkland vodka comes from the same French distillery as Grey Goose. Kirkland coffee is roasted to Starbucks-level scrutiny. Even Kirkland red wines under $20 score as high as $60–70 bottles per wine experts. On a budget, you can dine like you're at a fancy restaurant, just by picking the right hidden label. But not every Kirkland product is a slam dunk. Savvy shoppers whisper, Kirkland toilet paper feels rough, their bacon shrinks more than others, and their detergent struggles with tough stains compared to Tide. So, while Kirkland is affordable, you still need to be picky. Not every item is a perfect clone. When Kirkland nails it, though, it's exceptional. Think multivitamins, olive oil, toothpaste, or organic almonds, all ranked as must-buy again by consumers. Kirkland doesn't exist to compete with other brands. It's here to protect your wallet. In a world where every dollar counts, Kirkland reminds you, you can shop smart without spending big. What's your favorite Kirkland product? Drop its name in the comments. Help others snag quality savings, too. 3. Bulk buying. Buying in bulk sounds like a guaranteed win. But at Costco, it's more complex and surprising than you might think. Yes, some products are worth stocking up on to save big. But others? The more you buy, the more you might waste. Let's start with Costco's strength. Ultra-low unit prices for large packs. Items like toilet paper, detergent, coffee, dish soap, or frozen foods cost 20–40% less per unit than at traditional supermarkets. For big families or roommates sharing a house, buying by the crate can save millions of dong a year, no exaggeration. These items have long shelf lives, store easily, and are always needed, making them truly worth filling your pantry or freezer. But don't let those giant packages fool you. Many shoppers impulsively load up on things like fresh greens, salad mixes, fruit, milk, or oversized spice jars, thinking, I'll use it later. The harsh reality? Food waste from items spoiling before use accounts for up to 40% of some households' cart value. Think you'll finish 2 liters of almond milk in 3 days? Eat 2 kilos of kale in a week? Use that massive chili powder jar in a year? Tough luck. After a few openings, many items become expensive trash. It gets worse. Buying in bulk can make you eat more. A behavioral psychology study found that when we buy cheap, large quantities of food, our brains think, eat freely, it's a bargain. This leads to overconsumption without even realizing it. The rule? Only buy in bulk if you have a clear plan to use it before it expires. Otherwise, you're wasting money and space and adding the burden of must finish this. Ask yourself, who will I share this with? Do I have enough freezer space? Will I actually use it all? Costco excels at making you feel like you're saving. But smart shoppers don't get swept up by quantity. They stay sharp with every choice. What about you? Ever bought something at Costco because it was cheap and convenient, then tossed half of it? Share your real story below. Let's learn and waste less together. 2. The truth behind the cheap rotisserie chicken. It's no accident that Costco's $4.99 rotisserie chicken is legendary. Tasty, hot, hearty, and unbelievably cheap, it's practically a mythical lure in retail. But behind that crispy skin and irresistible aroma lies a cunning, highly effective marketing strategy that draws millions into Costco weekly and often sends them home with more than they plan to buy. First, understand this. Costco loses tens of millions annually to keep the chicken at $4.99, despite rising ingredient and production costs. Why? Because the chickens are placed at the back of the store, forcing you to pass hundreds of tempting items to reach them. On your way to the prize, you might toss a bag of cashews, a pack of underwear, or an anti-aging cream into your cart, none of which you meant to buy. In short, the chicken is bait, you're the fish, and your cart is the net. There's more. Ever notice Costco's chickens are bigger than grocery store rotisseries? While typical supermarket chickens weigh around 2 pounds, 900 grams, Costco's can hit 3 pounds, nearly 1.4 kilos. You feel like you're getting more for the same price. A huge deal that keeps loyal customers coming back. But it's not without controversy. Some question the quality and farming conditions, as Costco maintains its own supply chain and even operates chicken farms to keep prices low while sizing up the birds. This raises concerns about large-scale industrial farming and what comes with it. Still, one thing's undeniable. The $4.99 chicken is a psychological masterstroke. You walk in for a bird but leave with a full cart. And the magic? You still feel like you saved money. 1. Price tag codes. When you step into Costco, the first thing you see is those crisp white price tags with bold black text. Seemingly harmless, but actually a secret language only Costco pros understand. Decode these price tags, and you'll know what to grab now, what's about to vanish forever, and what's best left on the shelf. Secret 1. Prices ending in 97. This is Costco's special signal for a discount, often due to excess inventory. It could be a few bucks off or a deep cut. For example, a bag of almonds drops from $12.99 to $9.97. No promo sign needed, just check the last 2 digits. It's Costco's whisper to the sharp-eyed. Secret 2. Prices ending in 0 or 49. These mark in-house discounts decided by warehouse managers. They're often for items nearing the end of their life cycle, test products that didn't sell well, or goods with minor packaging flaws. You might snag the same item as yesterday but cheaper today, just because the manager needs to clear space. Secret 3. The tiny asterisk, us in the top right corner. Small but mighty, this star is a warning. Buy now or lose it forever. It means the item won't be restocked after selling out. No set discount period, no heads up. Gone is gone. If you've ever regretted not grabbing that divine brownie box or lavender-scented fabric softener, you likely missed the fateful star. Costco's price tags, simple as they seem, are a treasure map. Read the signs right, and you'll leave like a seasoned deal hunter. Have you ever missed a steal because you didn't know Costco's codes? Share below. This video isn't about praising or bashing Costco. It's about revealing the system behind the low prices. When you understand their strategies, tricks, and consumer psychology, you can stride into that giant warehouse like a chess player who's mastered the opening moves. Now, I want to hear from you. What's something Costco lured you into buying that's still sitting unused? Or do you have a secret deal hunting tip no one else knows? Drop a number in the comments, like 30, if you bought a 30-roll pack of toilet paper and still haven't used it by Tet. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more videos. Each view brings you closer to a smarter version of yourself. Costco is entering the biggest transition it has seen in a decade. And what happens next will directly affect every single trip you make through those warehouse doors. Some familiar benefits won't work the way they used to, while new perks are quietly being rolled out, but only for members who catch on early. From shopping hours and cashback rewards to new technology aimed at cutting down wait times, all of these changes are reshaping how you save and how you get the most out of your membership. Before these updates roll out everywhere, it's important to understand what you stand to gain and what you might already be missing. You'd be awesome if you liked this video. 1. Costco Visa Card Upgrade. If you fill up your tank regularly, the new changes to the Costco Anywhere Visa Card are absolutely worth your attention. The increased gas cashback, now 5%, may sound like just a bit more. But for families who drive daily, that extra percentage adds up shockingly fast. Think about it this way. Every time you stop by Costco gas, your card quietly gives a little back. One small improvement that many people love? The card's redesign now prints numbers larger and clearer. For older members or anyone fumbling through their wallet in the parking lot, this tiny detail makes a surprisingly big difference. No more squinting under harsh sunlight trying to read tiny print. But the real upgrade is how much easier it is to redeem rewards. Previously, many cardholders complained that the redemption process felt confusing. Now, everything is simplified. No decoding instructions, no guessing. You spend, you earn, and the app shows your rewards plainly. For families with 2 or 3 cars, that 5% reward becomes even more noticeable. You fill up to go to work, your spouse fills up after dropping the kids off at school, and then you top off again on the weekend for errands or a short trip. All of those seemingly routine fill-ups add up to real savings. And in a time when fuel prices swing as unpredictably as the weather, any perk that helps cut costs at the pump is more valuable than ever. 2. Food court and menu changes. If you're the kind of shopper who always stops by the food court on the way out, the latest updates will definitely catch your attention. The first thing many people notice: classic seating areas are slowly disappearing. Some locations are switching to standing tables so customers can eat quickly and move on, preventing long crowding during peak hours. For anyone who's used to sitting and chatting after shopping, this may feel disappointing, but on the bright side, lines move faster, wait times shrink, and weekend table hunting becomes much less stressful. A bigger surprise is the tightening of access to the food court. The days of casually inviting someone to grab a Costco hot dog for fun, even if they don't have a membership, might be coming to an end. Many warehouses are starting to require membership scans right at the food court. While it seems inconvenient, it actually helps limit non-member traffic and maintain low prices for actual members, especially considering that the $1.50 hot dog combo has stayed the same for decades. As for the menu, Costco is experimenting more than ever. Beyond the iconic pizza and hot dog, you may soon see plant-based options or new international dishes. The goal is to keep the menu familiar but not boring, especially for younger shoppers who love trying new items. Sales spikes during test runs show that members are open to change, as long as the flavors are good and prices stay fair. One interesting development: executive members may soon get discounted pricing on certain food court items. It's a clever way for Costco to boost the value of its premium tier without changing the menu prices for everyone. And if you stop by the food court every week, those tiny savings really do add up. 3. New store hours and executive priority. One of the most talked about updates this year is the new early access shopping window for executive members. Instead of walking into a packed warehouse first thing in the morning, executive members will get a quieter, calmer shopping period before the crowds roll in. For anyone who doesn't like squeezing through busy aisles, especially when shopping for electronics, vitamins, or home goods, this intentional quiet time is genuinely valuable. If you've ever had to battle for a parking spot or wait behind a family pushing 3 overloaded carts, you'll understand exactly why Costco made this move. After analyzing shopping patterns, Costco realized that the biggest demand wasn't necessarily deeper discounts, but more comfortable shopping space. Giving executive members early access solves that problem while also offering a strong incentive for people to upgrade their membership. But executive members aren't the only ones getting something new. Costco is quietly extending Saturday evening hours for all members. This update has already been a relief for people who work late or simply don't want to fight weekend morning crowds. Shopping when the sun is down, the warehouse is cooler, and the aisles are less chaotic just feels better. Of course, these changes raise a fair question. Is the basic membership becoming less attractive? Not exactly. Executive members still get their 2% cashback and now a calmer shopping experience. But the basic tier remains the cheapest membership among major warehouse clubs for what it offers. Costco isn't taking benefits away. It's simply adding value for members willing to pay more. 4. Digital shift, e-receipts, and a revamped app. Costco is moving aggressively toward a paperless shopping experience, and digital receipts are the first major step. With every receipt stored inside the app, you no longer need to keep fragile paper slips, dig through your wallet, or worry about losing proof of purchase. When you reach the exit, you just open your phone. Your entire purchase history is right there, cleaner, faster, and far less stressful than the old-school method. Alongside this change, Costco's mobile app has been redesigned to better match how people actually shop. The interface is simpler, cleaner, and much easier to navigate, especially the cashback and rewards section. You can now track exactly how much you've earned back with each trip, making budgeting and planning much easier. Another welcome upgrade is personalized deal suggestions based on your shopping history. The items you buy regularly will surface automatically when they go on sale, instead of you having to dig through endless categories. It's a small change, but it saves a surprising amount of time, especially for members who only open the app for a quick check. Passwordless login is another quality of life improvement, making the app far more user-friendly for people who aren't tech-savvy or who don't want to memorize multiple passwords. But the real benefit of this digital shift is convenience. Easier returns, faster access to past purchases, and no more lost receipts causing issues during exchanges or warranty claims. Costco is turning its app from a simple companion tool into a core part of the shopping experience, making every trip smoother, more organized, and far more efficient. Like the video if this surprised you. 5. Self-checkout and digital membership cards. Costco is bringing technology deeper into the shopping experience, and two of the biggest changes are app-based self-checkout and digital membership cards. With self-checkout, the checkout process becomes dramatically faster. You scan items as you place them in your cart, pay directly on your phone, and leave the warehouse without standing in a long line. This is especially helpful on busy days or when you're only grabbing a few essentials. Every step happens on the device you already have in your hand, making the entire process feel smoother and more seamless than traditional checkout lanes. In addition, the digital membership card solves one of the most common hassles: forgetting your physical card. Instead of walking back to your car or waiting for an associate to look up your account, everything is now inside the app. With just your phone, you can enter the warehouse, pay for your items, and check available offers. Digitizing the membership card also reduces damaged or lost cards and limits improper card sharing, helping Costco maintain a clearer membership system. This shift away from a physical card also speeds up entrance checks. Employees can simply scan the barcode on your screen. No more fumbling for a card or waiting for the system to reread it. It's a small change that makes a big difference, especially in high-traffic warehouses during weekend peak hours. 6. Upgraded experience for seniors. One group that benefits most from Costco's new changes is older shoppers. In the past, navigating a packed warehouse could be exhausting for seniors, walking slower, having difficulty reading product labels, or feeling pushed by the fast-paced flow of crowds. That's why Costco has been testing quieter shopping hours, giving seniors more time to compare items, read labels carefully, and move comfortably without pressure from heavy foot traffic. Digital upgrades also play a major role in making the experience more senior-friendly. The redesigned app uses larger text, clearer layouts, and fewer complicated steps. Tracking receipts, deals, and rewards becomes easier, helping older shoppers feel more in control without relying entirely on in-store assistance. Even the one-tap login feature reduces the stress of remembering passwords, a common frustration for many. Inventory accuracy is another improvement that helps older customers. With better stock tracking, the unpleasant surprise of getting there and finding it sold out happens far less often. For seniors, avoiding an unnecessary trip is a major quality of life improvement. Now, they can check product availability in the app before leaving home and choose the right warehouse to visit. Another meaningful upgrade is checkout speed. When self-checkout, digital receipts, and digital membership cards work together, the entire shopping process becomes lighter and more efficient. Seniors no longer have to stand in long lines, search for physical cards, or keep track of paper receipts. Everything they need is on their phone. This simplicity helps build confidence and reduces the hesitation many older shoppers feel toward using new technology. 7. AI-powered inventory management. One of the least talked about but most impactful changes at Costco is its new AI-driven inventory system. In the past, many shoppers experienced the frustration of driving 20 to 30 minutes to the warehouse only to find out that the item they needed, especially high-demand products like rotisserie chicken, toilet paper, vitamins, or electronics, was completely sold out. Stockouts during peak hours used to be common, which is exactly why Costco has started using AI to forecast demand much more accurately. The new system tracks sales down to the hour, analyzing shopping patterns by weekday, season, and region. With this data, each warehouse can prepare the right amount of inventory instead of waiting until shelves are empty before restocking. Customers will see fewer out-of-stock signs and enjoy more confidence knowing that essential items are likely still available when they arrive. What's notable is that AI doesn't just predict, it coordinates. When a product is approaching a low stock threshold, the system alerts the operations team so they can transfer inventory between nearby warehouses. This minimizes waste from overstocking in one location while avoiding shortages in another. It's far more efficient than traditional manual inventory checks, which rely heavily on staffing and human accuracy. For shoppers, the biggest benefit is saving time. Instead of taking a chance with every trip, you can shop with greater peace of mind knowing key items won't suddenly be gone. And when supply stays stable, prices stay stable too, preventing the mini shortages that sometimes cause demand spikes and temporary cost increases. The updated Costco app now syncs with this system, letting you check in-stock availability at the nearest warehouse before you even head out. Deciding which location to visit and when becomes much easier, especially for seniors or families who live farther from the store. Having that information ahead of time makes every shopping trip feel less like a gamble and a lot more in your control. 8. Stricter membership rules and the move toward biometric entry. Costco is tightening access controls, and many members will notice these changes the moment they walk through the entrance. The new card scanners work faster and more accurately, reducing membership sharing, a long-standing issue that created unnecessary crowding and significant financial losses. With fewer non-members entering the warehouse, the shopping environment becomes more comfortable, inventory remains more stable, and paying members receive the value they're entitled to. Digital membership cards are also set to replace physical plastic cards entirely. This shift not only makes things easier for shoppers but also limits card borrowing, since each account is tied directly to a personal device. Employees can scan the digital card instantly, making entry verification faster and more streamlined than the old manual checks. Costco is even preparing for the next step: biometric entry. Facial recognition will eventually allow members to enter the warehouse with a quick glance. No fumbling for cards, no opening the app. For those who prefer the simplest, fastest process, this is a major upgrade. Quicker access, no forgotten cards, and no waiting in slow entrance lines. Although it sounds high-tech, Costco's goal is straightforward: improve flow and reduce strain on frontline employees. Biometric entry reduces errors, prevents bottlenecks, and ensures that everyone inside the warehouse is an authorized member. For frequent shoppers, especially seniors and large families, this shift can make each trip noticeably smoother and less stressful. 9. Streamlined product selection. One quiet but significant change that directly affects how you shop is Costco's move towards streamlining its product lineup. In the past, shoppers often joked about getting lost in the warehouse, 1 minute looking for paper towels, the next staring at a random cookbook display, or a home appliance no one fully understood. That model is being trimmed down. Costco is phasing out slower-selling products to focus more heavily on essentials and high-demand items. This shift isn't meant to reduce the shopping experience. It's meant to reduce information overload. Many customers admitted that they walked into Costco to pick up a few basics, only to spend far more time wandering through irresistible side displays. With fewer distractions, aisles feel cleaner, navigating becomes faster, and shoppers spend less time debating among too many similar choices. Another benefit is better stock stability. When the warehouse isn't using space on random, low-demand items, core categories like household goods, dry foods, vitamins, and popular electronics get more room and tighter replenishment cycles. That means fewer stockouts and a smoother experience for shoppers who just want a fast, efficient trip instead of hunting for products across a giant warehouse. Of course, some people will miss the occasional surprise find or quirky item they didn't know they wanted. But for most shoppers, especially seniors or busy families, a leaner selection leads to a more focused, less overwhelming trip. And when you're not distracted by impulse buys, your spending becomes easier to control and you avoid bringing home items you didn't actually need. 10. Major improvements to Costco.com. Costco's website used to be widely criticized for being clunky, slow, and missing key details. But the revamped version has dramatically changed how members shop. The new search engine is smarter, delivering accurate and relevant results rather than forcing you to scroll through pages of unrelated items. The most valuable upgrade is real-time inventory visibility. Before you even drive to the warehouse, you can see whether the item you want is in stock. No more wasted trips. Another major benefit is the integration of multiple services under one account. You can book an eye exam, refill prescriptions, browse travel deals, and track online orders with just a few clicks. Tasks that once required phone calls or in-person visits can now be handled instantly, giving members far more independence and convenience. Costco also introduced a waiting room system for major promotions, ensuring real members get priority access instead of bots clearing inventory in seconds. This makes big sales events fairer, especially when hot items are at risk of selling out immediately. Online shopping overall is smoother and more practical. Large items like appliances, outdoor furniture, and electronics now come with more detailed descriptions, clearer specs, and more realistic customer reviews. For many families, ordering online and having items delivered is far easier than pushing a loaded cart around a warehouse the size of an airplane hangar. This upgrade shows that Costco is finally taking its online platform seriously, instead of treating it as a secondary channel like in previous years. With busier lifestyles and the growing need for clear, accessible information, a cleaner and more user-friendly website makes members feel better taken care of, without paying anything extra. Taken together, these changes aren't just about digital upgrades or operational tweaks. They're Costco's way of helping members save time, control spending, and get more value out of their membership. When you understand these updates and take advantage of them, every Costco trip becomes easier, faster, and more cost-effective. Smart shopping always starts with knowing what's changing and using those changes to your benefit. Which tip from the video surprised you the most?
Well, Costco shoppers, there's a new policy going into effect tomorrow.
Step into Costco right now, and the shelves may look normal, but a wave of price changes is about to hit. Items you typically buy for a $200 cart could cost $350 after October 31st, 2025. This isn't a rumor, it's based on leaked internal memos. Many imported products are set to see steep price hikes or even disappear temporarily. The good news? If you know the 10 items facing changes, you can stock up smartly and keep your family budget intact. If you find this a helpful reminder, please give it a like. 1. Butter and dairy. Among the essential items hit hardest, butter and dairy products are catching many families off guard. These staples, used for everything from birthday cakes to morning toast to creamy coffee, are entering an unprecedented price storm. Just in recent weeks, the familiar Kirkland butter pack of 4 has jumped from $13 to nearly $14.68, a nearly $2 increase in just 1 week. It might not sound like much, but for a family using butter regularly, this could add hundreds of dollars over a year. And this is just the start. as multiple factors are poised to push prices even higher by October 31st, 2025. The cause isn't just general inflation but a supply shock. Avian flu spreading to dairy herds in several states has slashed milk production. When cows are weakened or culled, the dairy supply chain, already strained by rising feed and transport costs, gets even tighter. The U.S. Department of Agriculture has raised its butter price forecast to $3 per pound, a 15% jump from 2024. The good news is that consumers can stay ahead. Butter can be frozen for up to 6 months without losing quality. A simple tip: divide it into small portions, wrap tightly in freezer bags, label with the date, and store neatly in the freezer. When needed, thaw portions in the fridge. This turns your freezer into a butter bank, ensuring a steady supply and avoiding sky-high prices during the holiday season. Butter and dairy aren't easily replaced. Unlike meat, where you can switch from beef to chicken or soy, the flavor of cakes, creams, or coffee is tied to animal dairy. The smartest move now is to stock up sensibly, buy before prices spike, and manage your household inventory like a pro chef. 2. Wine and beer. While many focus on essential foods, few notice that wine and beer are also in for a big price adjustment. The signs are already clear. A bottle of Italian wine that cost $45 at restaurants is now quoted at $85 just 6 months later. When restaurants raise prices first, it signals that retail prices, including at Costco, will soon follow. The main driver is import tariffs. Wines from Italy, France, and Spain face roughly 20% tariffs. Mexican beers like Corona or Modelo are expected to see 25–30% cost increases. These numbers may sound distant, but once applied, the price of a bottle of wine on Costco's shelves or a case of beer for your weekend party will rise noticeably. The upside? These products don't spoil quickly. Wine, when stored properly in a cool, dark place, not only stays good but can improve in flavor over time. Beer also lasts in stable, cool conditions. Buying before October 31st, 2025 doesn't just save money, it's like an investment in happiness for future celebrations. As one sommelier put it, buying wine before a price hike is like locking in tomorrow's value at today's price. With a few cases of your favorite wine and a couple of beer packs, you can save tens or even hundreds of dollars while stocking up for holiday gatherings or family parties. 3. Kirkland olive oil. Among the must-watch items, Kirkland olive oil deserves top priority. It's not just a kitchen staple, but a product directly affected by global trade shifts. Internal memos reveal that import tariffs from Europe, especially Italy and Spain, will rise from 10% to 30% before October 31st, 2025. This means the 2-liter bottle, currently sold at Costco for $27.99, could quickly climb to $34.99 or higher. This isn't theoretical. In some California warehouses, members have already seen prices jump by $7 in just weeks. Seasoned shoppers are loading carts with 4 to 6 bottles at a time, treating olive oil like liquid gold in the kitchen. They know that when the price storm hits, olive oil will be among the scarcest and priciest items. The root causes are climate and supply chain issues. Prolonged droughts in the Mediterranean since 2023 have slashed olive production. Combined with rising transport costs and new tariffs, olive oil prices are being forced upward. Many Costco managers have received memos warning of price tag updates as early as this October. Still, consumers can get ahead. Extra virgin olive oil, stored in sealed bottles in a cool, dark place, stays good for up to 18 months. This means you can stock up on a few bottles now and use them over the next year without worrying about spoilage. For cooking enthusiasts, olive oil isn't just an ingredient, it's the foundation of flavor and nutrition. From salads to pasta to grilled dishes, it's irreplaceable. That's why experienced families treat olive oil like a safe investment. Preparing before October 31st, 2025 not only maintains your meal quality but also shields your wallet from the coming price shock. 4. Avocados. Among fresh produce at Costco, avocados are becoming a focal point due to a looming steep price increase before October 31st, 2025. The reason is clear. The U.S. imports 2.4 billion pounds of avocados annually from Mexico, its primary supplier with no real substitute. With a projected 25% tariff on imports, avocado prices will surely spike, and consumers will bear the cost directly. The situation is already showing unusual signs. Many distributors in California, the domestic avocado capital, report price increases even before the tariff takes effect. As Mexico's supply becomes pricier, retailers turn to domestic avocados, driving up local prices too. This creates a spiral, leaving consumers with no cheaper options. This isn't about a few cents. Picture this. Your favorite avocado toast, once $12 at a cafe, is now $18 in some places. If import prices keep rising, that toast could become a luxury, no longer the go-to dish for younger generations. Families will feel it in their weekly grocery bills too, as a bag of avocados that cost $6.07 could jump to $10 or $12 overnight. The key point is that avocados aren't just tasty, they're nutrient-packed. Full of healthy fats, potassium, and vitamins K and E, they're among the healthiest foods. As prices for other produce and proteins fluctuate, avocados become even more valuable as an edible multivitamin. That's why many families see buying avocados early as an investment in both health and budget. A tip to avoid waste. Buy avocados at different ripeness levels, some ripe for immediate use, some green for later, and some to store in the fridge to slow ripening. When needed, let them ripen on the counter for a few days. This rotation ensures you always have ready-to-eat avocados without spoilage. Until late October, the smartest move is to stock up at current prices. Avocados can be mashed, portioned into small containers, and frozen for guacamole or toast spreads. Thaw when needed. This way, you dodge high prices and keep a nutritious staple for your family during the turbulent months ahead. 5. Coffee. If olive oil is the liquid gold of the kitchen, coffee is the essential fuel for every morning. The bad news? This beloved bean faces a dramatic price surge before October 31st, 2025. Costco members who regularly buy coffee have noticed. A bag of Kirkland Colombian, once $9.99, has jumped to $15.99 in just 6 months, a 60% increase. More concerning are internal reports from warehouse managers. Some locations have started limiting purchases to 2 per member. This is a clear sign of strained supply. When a retailer caps purchases, it's preparing for a shortage scenario. The causes are multifaceted. Brazil and Colombia, supplying 80% of U.S. coffee beans, face a double hit. 2025 is a naturally lower yield year due to the biennial growth cycle, and there's a potential 100% import tariff on Brazilian coffee. If this happens, imported coffee prices could double overnight. On top of that, droughts and crop failures in South America in 2024 still linger. Coffee trees take years to recover, so supply and demand won't balance soon. Major coffee chains have been warned that a latte or cappuccino could cost $8–10 this fall. Meanwhile, brewing at home with Costco beans averages just $0.25 per cup, far cheaper. Now's the time for smart consumers to stock up sensibly. Buy a few bags of coffee beans or grounds, store them in airtight containers in a cool place, and they'll keep their flavor for months. Some even portion and freeze them, thawing small amounts as needed. This ensures your morning coffee ritual stays intact, without facing long lines or high prices. What do you think about this? Share in the comments. 6. Vanilla extract. Among items often overlooked but heavily impacted, vanilla extract stands out. For many families, vanilla is just a minor baking or beverage ingredient, but it's about to become a luxury item if you don't prepare before October 31st, 2025. The issue stems from Madagascar, which supplies 80% of the world's vanilla. This small island nation faces a potential 47% import tariff, which could double or triple vanilla prices in the U.S. At Costco, a bottle of Kirkland Pure Vanilla Extract is still $14.99, but distributors warn it could hit $30–40 in just months. Vanilla is unique. Unlike other ingredients, it gets better with age. With its high alcohol content, vanilla extract can last years in a cool, dark place, and its flavor may even deepen over time. A professional chef once shared, "A bottle of vanilla bought in 2019 still delivers rich, complex flavor today, far better than when new." Stocking up now not only avoids price spikes but can also enhance your future recipes. History proves it. During a 2022 shortage, many bakeries diluted real vanilla with artificial flavor to cope. The result? Subpar cakes, damaged reputations, and unhappy customers. A home baker shared that skipping a $25 vanilla bottle for Christmas cookies led to using a fake substitute, and her family noticed the difference immediately. For cooking enthusiasts, it's time to think long-term. A $14.99 bottle of vanilla today, with 4 to 5 bottles stocked, could save you hundreds when prices rise after October 31st, 2025. More importantly, you won't face a shortage for key occasions like weddings, birthdays, or holiday gatherings. 7. Maple syrup. In North America's culinary treasure chest, maple syrup is a sweet icon tied to breakfast pancakes and waffles. But this seemingly simple item is poised to become a luxury product if you don't prepare before October 31st, 2025. The issue stems from Canada, which produces 71% of the world's maple syrup, mostly in Quebec. With a projected 25% import tariff into the US, no alternative source can fill the gap. Unlike cooking oil or sugar, which can come from various regions, maple syrup is virtually a Canadian monopoly. As a result, shelf prices will rise almost immediately once the tariff takes effect. We've seen maple syrup crises before. Even in Vermont, considered the U.S. home of maple syrup, residents have driven across the Canadian border to buy directly, as domestic retail prices doubled. Some families switched to artificial syrup, but its bland, quick-to-spoil taste can't compare to the real thing. The good news? Real maple syrup doesn't spoil. Stored in a sealed bottle in a cool, dry place, it retains its quality for years without losing flavor. I once found a bottle from 2010 in my parents' basement, and after over 15 years, it was still thick, sweet, and perfect. This makes maple syrup not just a condiment but a long-term kitchen investment. A bottle of Kirkland Organic Pure Maple Syrup currently costs $14.99, but trends suggest it could easily hit $20 or $25 in the coming months. If your family uses syrup a few times a week, buying a few bottles now is like locking in today's price for the next year. You could save tens or even hundreds of dollars when the new prices hit. 8. Nuts. In the world of food, nuts like almonds, cashews, walnuts, and pistachios are seen as healthy snacks and rich protein sources. But right now, they're under immense price pressure, and by October 31st, 2025, the situation is expected to worsen. Multiple factors are at play. Cashews, mostly imported from Vietnam, Ivory Coast, Brazil, and Nigeria, face new tariffs and soaring shipping costs. Tariffs alone could drive prices up by 20 to 30%. Meanwhile, California almonds, the world's largest supply, are reeling from years of drought. Limited irrigation water has cut yields, pushing prices higher. To make matters tougher, cocoa, used to coat many nuts and chocolate, has spiked 200% over last year. This means chocolate-covered almonds or cashews face a double tax: rising nut prices plus rising cocoa costs. A clear example: a bag of chocolate almonds at Costco, once $12.99, is now $18.99. In Canada, some locations saw prices jump from $17 to $27 in months. Shoppers are left wondering, but with the current supply chain, these numbers may not be the ceiling. 9. Canned tuna. Among lifeline foods during price spikes, canned tuna holds a special place. With high protein, affordable cost, and long shelf life, it helped many families weather the 2020 supply crisis. Now, as we approach October 31st, 2025, canned tuna is flagged as a product facing significant price volatility. The reasons combine tariffs and fishing quotas. While Kirkland canned tuna is packed in the U.S., the fish comes from Fiji and Mauritius, which face new import tariffs of 32% and 40%, respectively. This has driven retail prices up noticeably. A 12-can pack jumped from $18.99 to $22.99 in 6 months. And this isn't the end, as global fishing limits due to depletion concerns further restrict supply. Canned tuna isn't just convenient, it's a protein bank. A small can packs up to 25 grams of protein, enough for a full meal. When chicken or beef prices soar, canned tuna becomes an economical, storable solution. Single moms have shared that during the 2022 meat price crisis, they kept families fed by rotating canned fish, ensuring nutrition on a budget. Its biggest advantage is a long shelf life. Stored in a cool, dry place, canned tuna stays good for 3 to 5 years. This makes it food insurance for any unstable scenario. During supply chain disruptions, canned fish was even bartered like valuable currency. 10. Imported chocolate and cookies. In the world of sweets, imported chocolate and cookies bring a touch of luxury, distinct from mass-produced domestic treats. But right now, they're on Costco's red alert list, as tariff hikes and ingredient cost surges could drive prices up sharply before October 31st, 2025. The biggest driver is cocoa, the core of chocolate. In just 1 year, cocoa prices have surged 200%, pressuring manufacturers. The impact is clear. Costco even discontinued its Kirkland chocolate chips because it couldn't compete with big brands like Nestlé. If a giant like Costco retreats from this market, it shows how intense the price pressure is for consumers. It doesn't stop there. Imported cookies and chocolates from Europe, France, Belgium, and Italy face 20–30% tariffs. A box of French butter cookies, once $15, could rise to $20 or more. This turns small joys for families into luxury purchases reserved for special occasions. Yet, there's an opportunity for those who plan ahead. High-quality chocolate and cookies can last 2 to 3 years if stored in a cool, dry, dark place. Not only do they not spoil, but some chocolates even develop richer, more complex flavors over time. Shopping at Costco now isn't just about grabbing tasty treats. It's about strategy. From olive oil, coffee, and dairy to nuts, tuna, syrup, and chocolate, all face steep price hikes after October 31st, 2025. Those who stock up early keep familiar flavors at reasonable costs instead of paying 50% more. Treat your pantry and freezer like a smart stockpile to ensure every meal is delicious and your budget stays intact. Subscribe to save more money while shopping.
The rising cost of food. This week's Consumer Price Index report revealing prices for groceries.
And this could be your chance to win a year's worth of groceries from a popular supermarket chain.
Do you think Aldi is just a small supermarket with a few ordinary shelves and cheaper prices than its competitors? In reality, behind that modest exterior lies a hidden treasure that only savvy shoppers discover. From secret promotions on Wednesday mornings to strange symbols on price tags to one of the most generous refund policies in retail, all of these can help you save more while still getting quality products. Let's uncover 10 secrets that Aldi employees usually don't want you to know. Like and subscribe if this video was helpful to you. 10. Secrets about bread and discounted products. One of the reasons Aldi is loved by many is its low prices, but few notice the small hints, even in a loaf of bread. Have you ever noticed that the cheapest bread on the shelf tends to dry out quickly, lose its softness, and have a shorter shelf life? In fact, Aldi's budget bread is often only tasty for the first few days before it becomes hard and loses its fresh flavor. If you eat it quickly or freeze it, it can still be a reasonable choice. But if you want to enjoy soft slices of bread all week, you should opt for a slightly higher quality option. One key detail savvy shoppers notice. About 5 days before the expiration date, Aldi slashes the price of bread by 50%. This means if you see an Aldi Savers label or eye-catching red and yellow stickers on the bread packaging, it's a sign the product is nearing its expiration date. Sometimes, employees even handwrite the discounted price on the packaging, a clear signal for you to think carefully before adding it to your cart. This rule doesn't just apply to bread but also to meat, dairy, and some other fresh products. Pay attention to how Aldi arranges items. Older products are usually placed at the front of the shelf while newer ones are at the back. With many customers grabbing items quickly, they often end up with products that only have 1 or 2 days left. Here's a small tip. Take a moment to step back, check the expiration date printed on the packaging, and don't hesitate to reach for items at the back of the shelf, where the freshest batches are usually kept. 9 secrets about Aldi finds. If it's your first time walking into Aldi, you might notice a somewhat chaotic area filled with random items unrelated to your shopping list, from air fryers and bedding to school supplies, and even inflatable boats. Many people glance at it and move on, but for seasoned shoppers, this is the magnet that brings them back to Aldi every week. The Aldi Finds section, also known as special buys. What makes Aldi Finds special is the element of surprise. There's no clear pattern. Every week, usually on Wednesday mornings, this section is stocked with entirely new products. One week, you might find compact coffee makers at half the market price. The next, it could be gardening tools or festive decorations that catch everyone's eye. It feels like a treasure hunt, where you never know what you'll discover. But the appeal isn't just the surprise, it's also the price. Items in Aldi Finds are typically 40 to 60% cheaper than similar products at other supermarkets. That's why many admit they went in for eggs and milk, but left with a toaster, a suitcase, or even a mini sofa. This is Aldi's sweet trap, and why some call this section the graveyard of shopping lists. 8. Delivery service and online shopping. While Aldi was once known as a destination for those who love hunting for cheap deals in-store, the brand has quietly expanded its playground to include delivery and online shopping. Through a partnership with Instacart, Aldi has transformed its in-store experience into a convenient service delivered right to your door, a move that's making Aldi increasingly popular in the age of online shopping. You can easily place an order with a few clicks. Visit Aldi's or Instacart's website, select your products, choose a delivery time that suits you, and wait for the delivery person to arrive. From fruits and vegetables to meat, dairy, and everyday household items, everything can be delivered to your home. In some areas, Aldi even offers same-day delivery or the option to order online and pick up in-store, which is incredibly convenient for busy people. Of course, this service comes with a delivery fee, which may vary by location. However, Instacart also offers an Instacart Plus membership, which waives delivery fees for orders meeting a certain threshold. For frequent shoppers, this is a great way to save while avoiding the hassle of traveling in crowded stores during peak hours. 7. Secret discounts on Wednesday mornings. If you've ever wondered why every Wednesday morning groups of customers show up early at Aldi, even lining up before the store opens, the answer lies in a little-known secret: the golden hour for discounts. Without flashy advertisements or bold banners, everything happens quietly after the store closes on Tuesday evening. That's when Aldi employees start adjusting prices on a range of products to prepare for the new week, resulting in a variety of items appearing at unbelievably low prices the next morning. What makes this exciting is the unpredictability. You can't know for sure which products will be discounted until you step into the store. It could be premium beef, imported cheese, or leftover items from last week's Aldi finds. This unpredictability makes shopping on Wednesday mornings feel like a game of chance, and those who act quickly win big. As part of their operations, Aldi needs to clear space for new products each week. So, items left from the previous week are cleared out, with deep discounts, sometimes 50% or more. Combined with new stock arriving on the same day, Wednesday mornings become the only time in the week when you can snag both new items and deeply discounted last-minute deals. Like this video to save it to your favorites list. 6. Cost-saving business model. One of the reasons Aldi can maintain consistently low prices is its unique operating model. Instead of chasing the glamour of large supermarkets, Aldi opts for maximum simplicity. And this simplicity becomes its competitive edge. First, let's talk about store size. While a traditional American supermarket spans around 40,000 square feet with tens of thousands of products, an average Aldi store is only about 12,000 square feet and carries fewer than 500 items. By focusing on a smaller, carefully curated selection, Aldi reduces costs for rent, labor, and inventory, while making the shopping experience quicker and more efficient. Second is their product display method. If you're used to polished, intricately arranged shelves, Aldi's approach might seem unusual. They keep products in their original shipping cartons, simply cutting open the front and placing them directly on the shelves. This method, called cut case display, saves employees up to 60% of the time spent stocking shelves, which means lower labor costs. For Aldi, every minute saved in logistics translates to a few cents off for customers. Another interesting detail is their coin-operated cart system. To use a shopping cart, you insert a 25-cent coin, which you get back when you return the cart to its place. This small trick allows Aldi to eliminate the cost of hiring staff to collect carts from the parking lot, an expense that can cost other supermarkets hundreds of thousands of dollars annually. Coupon and refund policies. While many large supermarkets overwhelm customers with various coupons, loyalty cards, or complicated point systems, Aldi takes a completely different approach. They don't accept external coupons. This means you can't bring manufacturer or big brand coupons to use at Aldi. For some, this might seem like a downside, but in reality, it's how Aldi keeps the shopping experience simple, transparent, and free of traps. Instead of relying on coupons, Aldi focuses on offering base prices that are already lower than the market. Customers don't need to hunt for or clip coupons, nor do they need to keep track of overlapping promotions. The price listed on the shelf is the real price, and it's almost always cheaper than competitors. However, what many don't know is that Aldi occasionally issues its own coupons, typically during new store openings or special events. These coupons are usually mailed directly to customers or handed out in-store, and their rarity makes them feel like a surprise gift rather than a regular shopping tool. What truly sets Aldi apart is its refund and return policy. With their twice-as-nice guarantee, if you're not satisfied with any product, Aldi not only refunds your money but also provides a replacement product of the same type. In other words, you get your money back and a second chance to try again, something almost no other supermarket dares to offer. Beyond that, Aldi also allows price difference refunds in some cases. If you buy an item and later find it discounted, you can bring your receipt to the store and request a refund for the difference. This policy doesn't apply to perishable items like meat or bread nearing expiration, but it's entirely possible for packaged goods, canned items, or household products. What's remarkable is how streamlined Aldi's process is. Customers don't need to fill out lengthy forms or wait for complicated approvals. Just bring your receipt to the checkout counter, make your request, and employees can handle it immediately. This transparency and friendliness make customers feel respected and confident with every shopping trip. 4. Special symbols on price tags. If you've ever wandered through Aldi's compact aisles and thought those simple price tags only show numbers, you've missed a secret language that few shoppers notice. In reality, those small tags whisper clues about a product's fate, whether it's about to disappear, is on sale, or is an extremely limited supply. If you learn to read these symbols, you'll unlock the power of a pro shopper. One of the most important symbols is a small D on the tag, which stands for discontinued, meaning the product will soon stop being sold. For those who love a particular snack, a special sauce, or a handy household item, spotting this symbol is like an alarm bell. Buy it now, maybe even stock up, because you might never see it on the shelves again. What's notable is that this system is never loudly advertised. Aldi doesn't put up big signs or hand out flyers explaining it, as they want to keep the shopping flow natural and avoid customers rushing to hoard items. But because of this, those who are observant and can decode the price tags gain a significant advantage. 3. Special return policy. In the world of retail, most supermarkets have return policies. However, few go as big as Aldi. Instead of just accepting returns and refunding money, Aldi offers a unique commitment called the twice-as-nice guarantee, a policy that leaves first-time customers exclaiming, "Is this for real?" Specifically, if you're not satisfied with any product you've purchased, Aldi will refund 100% of your money and provide a replacement product of the same type. This means you not only get your money back but also a second chance to try the product again, for free. This is a bold statement that Aldi has absolute confidence in the quality of its products. Of course, this policy has led to some customers taking advantage. There have been cases of people returning perfectly good products just to get a free replacement. Yet, this overly generous approach creates a distinct brand image, a supermarket that stands by its customers, even at the risk of loss, to maintain their trust. And that's why many people, after experiencing Aldi's return policy, become loyal shoppers. The return process at Aldi is designed to be quick and hassle-free. You don't need to fill out paperwork or wait long for verification. Simply bring your receipt or proof of purchase, and the staff at the checkout will handle it on the spot. This simplicity contrasts with other supermarkets, where customers sometimes face multiple rounds of checks before getting a refund. What's even more interesting is that Aldi's return policy applies not only to food, but also to household items, small electronics, and even products from the Aldi Finds section. This makes shopping at Aldi risk-free. You can confidently try a new cheese, an unfamiliar snack, or even a kitchen gadget without worrying about wasting money if you don't like it. 2. Online promotions and cashback apps. While Aldi is known for its simple, no-frills shopping philosophy, few realize the brand offers modern shoppers a secret door to save more: online promotions and cashback apps. If you know how to use them, every receipt can turn into a small opportunity to save. First, let's talk about online promotions. On Aldi's official website and app, customers can easily track hot deals and weekly discounts, and even get a sneak peek at the following week's offers. This is a treasure map for smart shopping plans. From fresh meat and organic dairy to household items or seasonal decor, everything is updated early, letting you know exactly when to visit the store to snag the best deals. A big plus is that Aldi doesn't heavily advertise these promotions in-store. This means those who check the website beforehand have a clear advantage. They know exactly what to hunt for, avoiding the confusion of too many choices on the shelves. This is a secret that Aldi employees understand but rarely share with customers. Beyond Aldi's own promotions, you can double your savings by combining them with cashback apps. Popular apps like Fetch, Receipt Hog, Shopkick, and Checkout 51 have become essential tools for Aldi enthusiasts. Simply snap a photo of your receipt or scan product barcodes, and you'll earn points, coins, or kicks that can be redeemed for gift cards or cash. For example, with Fetch, you just photograph your receipt after shopping and instantly earn points to exchange for gift cards to Starbucks, Amazon, or Walmart. Receipt Hog rewards you with coins that can be converted to cash via PayPal. 1. Secret high-quality products. If you've ever walked into an Aldi, you've likely noticed that most products on the shelves don't carry familiar names like Lay's, Coca-Cola, or Colgate. Instead, you'll see brands like Clancy's, Friendly Farms, Simply Nature, or Specially Selected. What few know is that many of Aldi's private label products are made in the same factories as those for famous brands. The only difference is the packaging and logo. For instance, Clancy's snacks have been directly compared to Lay's, and blind tests have yielded surprising results. Clancy's not only matches Lay's, but is also often praised for being crispier and less greasy. Similarly, Friendly Farms milk and dairy products are trusted by many American families for their rich, natural taste, safe sourcing, and prices up to 30% lower. You can't overlook the Simply Nature line, where Aldi offers over 200 organic products, from cereals and juices to quinoa. These items carry USDA organic certification but cost half as much as similar products at Whole Foods or Trader Joe's. On the premium side, Specially Selected brings sophisticated options: imported cheeses, Italian gelato, Belgian chocolate, or even Norwegian smoked salmon. This line transforms shopping at Aldi into a luxurious experience far beyond what you'd expect from a budget supermarket. Imagine serving Specially Selected gelato at a dinner party. No one would guess it came from a discount store. Thanks to this private label strategy, Aldi saves on massive marketing costs while creating a competitive pricing edge. Consumers benefit from delicious, high-quality, affordable products, and Aldi strengthens its image as the smart shopping destination for every family. Clearly, Aldi is more than just a budget supermarket. It's a school for mastering the art of smart shopping. From price tag secrets and generous return policies to high-quality products hidden behind private labels, it all creates a shopping experience that's both cost-effective and surprising. When you understand these secrets, every Aldi trip becomes a treasure hunt, where the value always exceeds what you spend. Don't miss the next secrets. Follow the channel.
Plus, eggs have gotten so expensive, Dollar Tree can't afford to sell them anymore.
Dollar General might look like an ordinary discount store, but behind those shelves lies a whole secret system that only savvy shoppers notice. From tricks to score items for just a penny, to hidden pricing errors and ways to double coupons to get paid back, everything follows its own rules. If you thought saving at Dollar General was just about hunting sales, this video will completely change your mind. Today, we'll uncover 13 secrets Dollar General never tells you, turning every shopping trip into a true profit-making investment. Like if you want more practical content like this. 1. The Scan for Hidden Deals tool. If you've ever wandered around Dollar General wondering why someone else snags the same item for less than you, the secret lies in a super simple tool, the Dollar General app. It might seem like it's just for checking promotions, but it's actually a radar for spotting hidden deals that even employees sometimes don't know about. Just open the app and use the Scan Barcode feature to see the real system price. Many items are discounted but haven't been updated on the shelf tags because stores are slow to change them. For example, a box of scented candles might say $5, but scanning it could show $2.50, and you'd only know if you take the time to check. Savvy shoppers call this hidden clearance, secret discounts only your phone can reveal. A quick tip: scan seasonal items nearing their end, especially on Tuesdays or Wednesdays, when the system updates new markdown prices. If you see a price show up as 0.0, don't skip it. It could be a penny item, a product still on the shelf that's priced at just 1 cent because employees haven't removed it yet. 2. The Home Goods and Furniture Sweet Spot. When you think of Dollar General, you might picture toilet paper, snacks, or cheap household basics. But few know that the home goods and furniture section is where the real worth-it treasures are hidden. Don't let the dollar name fool you. Some items here rival the quality of big chains like Target or Walmart, but cost 30–40% less. If you look closely, this section is usually along the back wall or near the bedding area. You'll find items that seem ordinary: bedside lamps, small shelves, decorative pillows, fuzzy blankets, mini wooden chairs. But these are part of the household premium line. Carefully selected products, not the mass-produced stuff. Many come from lesser-known brands but are made in the same factories as bigger names. Here's a lesser-known tip. Furniture and decorative lamps often have their own markdown cycle, typically 2 to 3 weeks after they're first displayed, since they take up a lot of space. So, with a bit of patience, you could snag a $25 table lamp for just $12 with the same quality as before. 3. Beware of buy more, save more offers. If you've seen those bright yellow signs at Dollar General saying, buy 3, save 3, or buy 5, save 5, and thought, awesome, the more I buy, the cheaper it gets, hold on a second. These promotions can trick you into spending more than you realize. It sounds logical, buy more to save more. But the issue is how the system calculates. If you use a coupon in the same transaction, Dollar General's software sometimes cancels the Save More discount, making your total higher than expected. For example, if you use a $5 off $25 coupon with a Buy 3, Save $3 deal, the system might only apply one, usually the less valuable one. This makes you think you're saving, but your bill could be a few bucks higher than planned. Worse, many don't notice because receipts can be confusing to check. The trick? Stick to one main discount per item group. If the Buy More deal already gives a discount, save your coupon for other items. Or buy an odd number, like 3 items instead of 4, to avoid triggering system errors. Another tip: try splitting your order. Instead of buying 10 items in one transaction, do 2 orders, 5 items each with separate coupons. This way, the system applies discounts separately, avoiding overlap, and you keep the full savings. Quadr. Coupon overage. If you thought coupons only shave off a few cents, Dollar General will surprise you. It's one of the few U.S. stores that allows coupon overage, meaning if a coupon's value is higher than the item's price, the extra amount gets deducted from your bill. It sounds hard to believe, but it's true. Sometimes you get paid back just for using coupons smartly. Here's a simple example. You have a $3 off coupon for a toothbrush that costs $2. At other stores, the system might round down or reject the coupon. But at Dollar General, the extra $1 gets applied to the next item, saving you more without any effort. With clever coupon stacking, your total bill could drop to just a few cents. However, not all employees know this policy well, so it's best to print or save a screenshot of the overage policy from Dollar General's website. It clearly states, "We accept coupons worth more than the product's sale price. with the difference applied to the total bill. The key is to use the right coupons. Only manufacturer coupons qualify, not store-specific ones. Also, plan ahead. If your total coupon value exceeds the bill, you won't get cash back, but the system will automatically deduct the extra. 5. Saturday is the golden day. If you can only pick one day of the week to shop at Dollar General, make it Saturday. For pro deal hunters, this is the golden day because the store automatically unlocks a special discount, $5 off any purchase of $25 or more. It might sound small, but when combined with other coupons, you could save 30–40% on your entire cart. Here's what to do. Download the Dollar General app, log in, and clip the $5 off $25 coupon. It's released